no lying. Resonating, vibes in, feeling good. Everything but vibrating. I am at peace. I am at peace.
He's John Ryan.
And he is Jonathan Prince. Go that way. I'm
And
never
we
sure
are.
which side you're on.
This is it. This is it. We are
Brutally
brutally honest.
There you
Brutally
go.
Johnest. Big up. How you doing, mate?
You've got actually like a little catch thing now, haven't you? Little catchphrase.
Have I started
Like
doing
that,
it?
Doing it. Hey,
Visual
be careful out there. Yeah,
You could do that one, yeah, innit?
I can't do them things. I'm not Italian. If I was Italian, I would go, you need to take care of yourself. Now, my missus talks with her hands all the time like this. And when I want to shut up, I just hold her hands and pull them back.
If you're Italian, you'd be pronouncing the end of your words more.
Morra. Do you think that's all Italian is? Just saying the last letter of the word da.
Depends how British you are.
Oh, yeah. Good to start the show with a little bit of racism there. We've already offended the Italians. We're not even 10 seconds in. That was you, by the way, not me this time.
It was, well, I don't think it was, man. I was just talking about like character traits of places, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Like all the time. When we're not recording, you're a fascist.
Yeah, innit?
Although, right, think about it. All them countries that were fascist countries, they're really good at football, aren't they? Italy and Germany. They won more World Cups than all the non-fascist countries.
What about Brazil?
No, but Europe. In Europe.
Ah, okay. Well,
even Argentina, fascist country.
I didn't know
No,
that.
in terms of Europe, yeah, the countries, Mussolini and the other bloke who we won't mention, whatever they did, 30 years later, them boys could play football. I don't know if it's discipline or what it is, but they can kick them all about. Spain, Franco, dictator, fascist. How good they were. That's the problem with this country. Too soft. We'll never win anything. Well, we're too soft. It's all democracy.
I love the way we've hit the ground running with this one again. Killing it.
Let's go.
I want to play my tune for the week.
Go on, then.
So I'm going to just play it, man. This track, I'm playing it because it's been sunny, innit? Like a few days of sunshine. And yeah, I've had to play this tune. It's made me feel happy, so I'm just going to play it. See you there.
Don't watch me. I am on nicely. Feeling irate. I am feeling irate. I am at peace. I am at peace. I am at peace. Don't watch me. Watch TV.
Actually, I don't really want that lyric for this. Watch me, don't watch TV, innit? On the podcast.
I couldn't. With the dad dance, you never put your arms above your shoulders. Always keep them down. Dad's always got to keep your hands down. Because you've got to push your kid out the way or get out the way. But keep your hands around him. You just do that. It's dad dance.
So that track is At Peace by a group called Lucid Troops. And that is a group that I was in, man. Me on that chorus there. And yeah, the track is about like feeling like you're at peace, isn't it? And for the last week, after my jaw started to chill out a little bit,
it's working now.
Yeah, it hasn't tried to dislocate since the last show, actually. So
now you've paid your debt to the dealer, your jaw's working properly.
And the dealer gives me Cocodamol.
Yeah. But that's a nice tune. Did you write it?
Yeah, I wrote them lyrics. Yeah. And then you've got my mate Gareth. He's rapping in the tune as well. So it's me and him like back to back. Chorus, intro, and outro. I do. He does like the rapping on the verses and that. Yeah, it's a good tune. But it's like just made me realise I'm at peace from something so simple as my jaw not dislocating. And like you take stuff for granted, like your jaw working or not being in pain. And like made me think of all the other people out there that might be in pain, innit? So give your friends a shout out. Well, go and see them, ring them, maybe.
If you're in pain, all that matters is that you're in pain. But the ability to dislocate your jaw, that helped snakes evolve. Because it meant they could eat bigger predators, bigger food.
Problem though, bruv. I'm not a snake, and my jaw meant that I couldn't really eat food.
I'm just trying to look at the bright side, mate.
Yeah.
Trying to help you out. Bit of positivity. Throw it back in my face. Some people see the glass half empty. Some people see the glass half full. I just see a glass that can still be filled up.
I had to see the glass with a straw because otherwise I might dislocate my jaw. I know, madness. But yeah, man, that tune, check it out. It just made me feel like sunshine, innit? When we finished the album, it was like the sunny times of the year, spring, summer.
What inspired you to write it? What inspired you?
People like trying to gauge their happiness upon others, but realising the only way to be at peace is to be at peace with yourself, innit?
Nice. And where were you when you wrote it?
In my mate's bedroom, actually. That album was written proper quick. He just played the beat, showed me the track that the bits that he'd written, and wanted like
So
chorus.
hang on. Let me get this right. You're in your mate's bedroom. You're both big men in the bedroom, and then you decide to write a song about wanting just some peace. Was he sex pesting you? You got to do this, didn't you? Do you do that if you're like a victim? You go like that, and we know that your mate's pestering you.
I don't know
Like,
what the sign is, but I don't need it, man. I don't need it. No, it was all good. It was a mad one, man. Like his side of it, he was probably in a darker place than I was at the time. And when he expressed what he expressed, I saw it as a reason to be at peace, whereas it was actually stressing him. So it's like two sides of one coin.
What was stressing him in his bedroom with you? What was you doing?
What was I doing?
I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to be like the wise counsellor. You always accuse me of mocking you. I'm trying to show a bit of compassion and care.
The thing is, what I want to say is that his missus was there, which she was, but like then that don't really help. That doesn't really help your line of attack.
Just the three of us. Just the three of us. Don't really work as a song, does it?
So
anyway,
yeah, basically just jamming, innit? I'd gone back to Kettering, where like I'm from. We used to rap in the park together and that. Decided one day that we'd actually like make some tunes, make an album. And
Straight Out of Kettering. Is that what it was called, the album?
Straight Out of Cape
Straight Out of Kettering. Yeah, good work.
No, we didn't.
No. Right, enough about you. There's my song. This is the tune, mate. This is the tune. Yeah. There you go.
What is that tune?
Yeah, ding dong. It's a great tune, man. I've been singing it all week, driving Natasha mad. She's like, "Will you stop it?" I'm like, "Yeah, ding dong." I get Jonathan to remix it, do some rapping.
What is it? Where's it from? Who is it?
It's from. I love Eurovision. I've always loved Eurovision. Love it.
Do you actually love it, or do you say that you love it because you think it's kind of like kitsch cool to say that you love it?
No, I genuinely love it, actually. 1980s winning song, Hallelujah.
That wasn't meant to be an accusation. It's just
from Israel. That's the greatest song that ever won Eurovision, closely followed by 2017, the Portuguese guy. But no, it's great. And Will
Hold
Ferrell,
on, you were just wheeling them things off. You weren't even reading anything there, were you? I kind of switched off a little bit then, but like you actually started wheeling off some knowledge.
Yep, I love it. And Will Ferrell, who does the best man-child character ever in Elf, and every other film he's made is a poorer version of Elf. He's made this film about Eurovision. I've watched it twice so far. Since Saturday. Love it, mate. I love Eurovision. I love Europe. I love the stupidness. The fact that when you go to Germany, them places, you can have a big man, 7 foot tall, built like a wall, who will like techno oomph music. Oomph. Yeah, this is such good tunes, yeah, Johnny. Oomph.
I have to go back a step, right? You saying I love Europe, I love Eurovision, I love Europe. They're not the same. They're not. That's like an oxymoron. It's not an oxymoron, but it's like they don't have to both fall true. I love Europe, but I'm not feeling Eurovision.
Why not feeling Eurovision?
I've
never realised how different all the cultures are, the different countries are.
I think it's a bit like, in my opinion, like this is how I see it. It's a bit like chocolate raisins and Turkish delight. I can't believe that anyone actually likes. Let me go back there. The fries Turkish delight now. Do you know what I mean? Actual Turkish delight, cool. But like the fries one, do you know what I mean? You got in the 80s. Yeah, I don't believe people actually like that. I think they just eat it to like be different in that.
Do you know in Cyprus they don't sell it as Turkish delight; they call it Cyprus delight.
And in Greece they call it Greek delight.
And you can only actually get it in Turkey, Greece, and Narnia. That's isn't it the Queen or one of them kids that eats the Turkish delight? It's one of them, isn't it?
I can't even remember that, but I think there is.
Put it in the box. Put it in the box. Yeah. Put it in the box. Get your answers in the box.
Exactly, answers in the box.
Right. Narnia, Greece, and Turkey.
But yeah,
but I'll tell you what I love is that because you got to remember that when I was growing up, for us, it was just my mum's idea of cooking was to just put it in water and boil it till it was dead and dried out. And then if I was lucky, I could persuade one of my friends to let me go in the house and have some rice and peas or fufu. I got a little bit of a change. And then when I was about 11, I went to France for the first time. Blew my mind. Salami and mustard and garlic. I just loved it.
I don't know, man. I feel like I miss out in France. I could drink the wine and that, but a lot of the food, it's got like dairy, like butter is a huge ingredient, and I'm not feeling it. It makes me itch. So
That's because you're a freak. Okay. And I was triggered by my mocking of Jonathan's dairy allergies. Get over it. Put it in the box. Put it in the box.
You just mean I'm a freak because the way you can imagine I can dance and that, innit? That's what it is.
Probably. But yeah, and then when first time I ever had an intimate moment with a European girl, I was just like, wow, man, it's just amazing. It's just different, you know. She was from Sweden and we're getting it on, and she's like, oh, what do you think about the ozone layer? And I'm like, I think, should we have one? I like it. She goes, no. She stopped me. She goes, yeah, but don't you think it's being destroyed by the environmental catastrophe that is beckoning us? I'm like, yeah, carry on smooching. It was like a quiz to see if I could get hold of her. And do you not think we should be preserving the big animals and mammals in the oceans? I'm like, yes. Okay.
I love the way you put that to like that. To like everyone from that country. I can't remember what country now.
Sweden.
But like
Sweden.
everyone's like that. No, man, surely not.
Dullest. Well, actually, Norwegians are the dullest people on the planet. Dullest. Norwegian women, stunningly beautiful, but dull as misery, mate. And that is why the Vikings used to row across the ocean for some fat. The women at home, they're like, oh my God, oh no, where are you going, Olaf? We still have to discuss the trees. I'm going to find the Geordie bird. Geordie birdie. That's a bit funny. That's three nationalities. So I can be offensive to white people too. You know, I don't limit it. You know? My bigotry isn't just isolated to types.
You had a couple of other subjects you wanted to approach. We've also got the quiz, haven't we? Like,
we've got a quiz. We did a quiz in a bit, but I think first of all we need to talk about Johnny Depp's divorce.
Okay.
What would make
so let's go back a step. Johnny Depp, because I'm not really into films and that. He's the man from Edward Scissorhands, right?
Yeah, he's done a few things more recently, but yeah, back in about 2001, he did. Anyway, he's a big Hollywood actor. Everyone knows you. Stop your nonsense. But him and his missus, getting divorced, and it made me wonder. Before I tell you what made him realise it was the moment that they're going to split up, I want you to tell me what would be the deal breaker for you.
What do you mean?
With your missus, she's done that. She's gone too far, right? So cheating on you, would that be a deal breaker?
I'll be honest, mate. I'm going to go the other way around. I'm going to say, what was the moment when I realised this could be something? Yeah. And for me,
no.
You're
just pushing it because she's in the room.
That's what I'm doing. That's not here. No one's here.
Glaring across at you.
What it was, is that she washed the rice, bruv. We've had a meal and she was cooking rice.
You mean
and I was
rice
like,
as in food?
Yeah, as in food, yeah. We were cooking a meal, yeah. She was cooking rice. I was a bit like, because like, I don't know, man. I suppose I was just a bit scared at how the rice would be prepared. And then, man, she washed the rice. And I thought, oh my days, this could be it. I even rang my brother and told him. I even rang him. I was like, yo, she washed the rice, you know. Yeah, so that's my answer. That's my answer, mate.
So what's the deal breaker, though? What is the deal breaker?
I don't know. I suppose
so she sells drugs from your yard.
I suppose like something like to someone you love, like so like I don't know, spits in your nan's face or something.
In your nan's face.
Yeah.
Why would she specifically spit in your nan's face?
You just said you asked me. See, you will be.
Your nan's been letting people park in a driveway again.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
So that's it. If she spits in your nan's face, that's it. You can do anything you want.
No. You asked me for something. I couldn't really think of that, man. I just shouted.
I can come round right tonight with 5 mates and we can all deal with her. And you'll be like, yeah, that's fine. Just don't spit in my nan's face. And I'll mind you having a gangbang while I'm trying to play FIFA.
I'm going to politician you. I'm going to politician you, mate. What would your answer be? What would be the thing for you? Because surely like, it can't just be a thing. There's surely many things. Like if you wake up.
There's got to be the one straw that breaks the camel's back, right? It's got that one little thing in there. And Johnny Depp's thing, unbelievable.
I don't know what it was.
She took a dump in his bed. Yeah.
But let me say something now. When you say that one thing that broke someone's back,
that was it. That's the one that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, but like, why is that important? There must have been enough things before you get to the stage of dumping on someone.
Why is that important? Let me think about that. Why would be upset? Just to jump into bed.
Yeah, but there must have been
Am I
reason to.
overreacting?
There
It's
must
the
have been.
first thing, isn't it? Yeah, she's a lazy ass, man. She couldn't get her ass out of bed and tiptoe to the toilet.
There must have been reason.
It's like,
Oh,
yeah.
what? You mean she didn't like just See, now there's a difference in there because if like she just like got too drunk, let one slip in the bed. I'm not saying I've done that, but that could be apologised for. What you're saying sounds like someone went in there and held one out.
How could you apologise for that?
I'll be honest, right? I got a friend,
Friends.
and
Okay.
they watched they watched this. Yeah, they are a friend, and they watched this.
Okay, friends. Okay.
No, straight up. And years ago, we if she come to London or whatever, we'd stay in the same bed, massive bed and that. And then one time she left, and in the bed there was like loads of like brown stuff. Like I was like, "What's this?" I was proper pissed off about it, and so I rang her and said like, "Did you like poo in the bed?"
Did you take a dump in my bed? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like lose control of your things? And she goes, "No. I'm sure I didn't, because I've got nothing on me, but like smell it." Anyway, it's chocolate peanuts, bruv. Chocolate peanuts.
Why would she eat chocolate peanuts in your bed?
Don't know, mate.
And what made you actually go, yeah, I'll smell it?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't smell it.
Yeah, sure,
I'll smell it, bruv. It come to that point. I had to know.
You had to know, so you smelled it. But did you know what chocolate peanuts smelled like before you smelled it?
I knew there were chocolate peanuts had been. Oh, excuse me, mate. That's my unprofessional things there. I knew chocolate peanuts had been around.
But you never actually smelled a chocolate peanut in your life. So now, that's what you think. So next time someone offers you chocolate peanuts, you go, that don't taste like chocolate peanuts. Something wrong with you, mate.
No lie. Resonate